Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sir Mr. Clean, and we're back with another pack opening. This time, we've got ourselves a pre-release pack. I managed to find one, and so I went ahead and grabbed it. I also grabbed some more Commander decks. As I said in my last video, we picked up the Counter Blitz and the Cloud one. What's the Cloud one? It is Limit Break. And then we have the Scions and Sorcery, I think is what it's called, something like that, coming. One of our friends found a pack of it on his travels, and he bought it for me and is bringing it back. So that is fantastic news. So we'll have all four pre-con Commander decks, because I just want to play. I just want to learn and play. I just want to get back into Magic. It's super fun. I missed it. I'm excited to get back into it again. Hopefully we will figure out ways to stream some games on this channel. So come hang out. Follow, like, subscribe if you're not already. Let's get into the pre-release pack. We're going to set our pre-con Commander deck aside for the moment. And we're going to open up this pre-con deck. All right. Looks like we got something here on the side. So we're going to open it on the side here. Looks like it. And it says, "Answer the call of the crystals," which is pretty cool. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is Garland. This is a scene from Final Fantasy 1. This looks like Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster is what this looks like. And it's got a whole bunch of little pop-outs. I don't know what those are used for. I don't know if they're just tokens that you use. But this is pretty cool, I must say. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and throw this out. Wow. Wow. Probably going to keep that because I'm a nerd. We got Final Fantasy on the top. We got Garland right here. We got the Magic symbol, the Planeswalker signal. We got our default group. This is the default group from Final Fantasy 1. We got a fighter, thief, white mage, black mage, and they grow up in the game. No spoilers, but they do grow up into a knight, a ninja, a white wizard, and a black wizard. That is a really cool box. Thank you for this amazing presentation. All right, guess what else we got? We got ourselves another life counter die. So now I think I have two. I'm excited about that. We'll set that aside here. We got the Final Fantasy on it, the FF on the front there for the 20. And then we got the Magic, the Planeswalker signal for the 1. Pretty cool. All right. What else we got here? We got a special card, one card. We got, let's see, pre-release deck stuff. We got this little card here that is a picture from, again, Final Fantasy 1. When you've collected all of the crystals in the game. That's the scene of you talking to the king. And then we have, how many packs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 play boosters to open. The first thing we're going to look at here is this. What do we got? We've got a 20 of 25 Astrologian's Planisphere. This is going to be from Final Fantasy 14. Astrologian is a class or a job in Final Fantasy 14. Like it is in, I believe it's a class in Tactics as well, a job in Tactics. It might also be a job in Final Fantasy 5. I can't remember. I'll have to go back. I'm actually playing through the Pixel Remasters right now. I'm on 2 currently. So if you, want to come hang out on the streams, we're going to be playing, we're going to be getting back to Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remaster at some point. But this is a numbered card. I don't know if that's what comes in every single one of these pre-release packs. Maybe it's one of the 25 or something, but it says 20 of 25. No, that's the year, 2025. That's not numbered. That makes way more sense. It is a rare, though. That's kind of cool. And it's foil. So that's fun. Fun. All right, we're going to set that aside for right now. let's get into these packs, guys. We got 6 of these packs to do. Let's see what we come out with. Oh, look at this. Right off the bat, we got an art card, an artist card. What number is it? 13 of 53. It is the Emperor of Palamecia. So we're going to go ahead and just see what it is. Oh, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. This is from Final Fantasy II. Final Fantasy II. Very, very cool. We're on our way to collecting as many of these art cards as possible. So I'm going to set that one aside for right now. And then, I don't remember how many I do. I think I do 2. I do top 2 because this is our land. So we have an instant, Slash of Light. We're going to come back, get down here a little bit further so you can see him. Slash of Light. Did I actually, maybe I don't even look to see if I showed you guys this, but here it is. Emperor of Palamecia. Very cool. Slash of Light is a common, but it is a foil common. We have a land, Guadalasam. Then we have a bunch of commons here. We got Scorpion Sentinel. We got Chocomog. We got Item Shopkeep. We got a Marlborough. We got Bard's Bow. We got Laughing Mad. We got Adventure's Airship. And then for our first rare, it's one of those Through the Ages cards. And it is Princess Sarah. Princess Sarah. This is from Final Fantasy I. This is the princess that you're saving kind of in the early game. You end up saving her. And we have an uncommon from Final Fantasy XIV, Delivery Moogle. And then we have another uncommon, this time from Final Fantasy VIII, Poo Poo UFO. And then we have another uncommon from Final Fantasy IX this time, Black Waltz number 3. We have a few of these. And then we have a rare from Final Fantasy VII, Tifa Lockhart. Very nice, Tifa. Not too bad. I think we already have a Tifa, so not super crazy yet about it. All right, this one is a... First thing I'm seeing here is a treasure token. We're going to take the top 2. Oh, man. We got spoiled a little bit because we got a double-sided card. We got Mage's Rapier. This is from Final Fantasy I. We got a land. I believe that's also foil. Windhurst. I just like getting foil cards. I think they look cool. Then we have Resentful Revelation. Chocobo Kick. Dreams of Laguna. Paladin's Arms. Sabotender. World Map. Grand Pulse Ochu. And then we're going into our uncommons. And our first uncommon is from Final Fantasy X. It is Ride the Shoe Puff. Then we have an uncommon from Final Fantasy IX, Adelbert Steiner. I think we got our first one of these last time we opened. What's up, Jevy Pop? Thank you so much for being here, bud. Another uncommon from Final Fantasy IX, Cargo Ship. We got another uncommon from Final Fantasy IX, Fire Magic, with a nice little shot of Vivi on there. And then we got a rare from Final Fantasy XVI, Dion, Bahamut's Dominant. And that's where we saw the Bahamut. And had I taken a little bit closer look at that, I would have realized it was Dion. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Jivy Pop, I got another art card. We got Palamecia, Emperor of Palamecia. This is from Final Fantasy II. It's a pretty sweet looking card. And then we also got a Through the Ages card, Princess Sarah from Final Fantasy I. Which I thought was kind of cool because you don't normally think of her all that much because you rescue her early in the game. We got ourselves a bird. You rescue her early in the game, and then you really never deal with her again after that. We got another Slash of Light from Final Fantasy 1, also a foil. We got another Guadalassam, this time that one's not foil. We got Magic Damper, Cloudbound Moogle, Summon Guardian Force Ifrit, an Ahriman, a Balam T-Rexar, Crossroads Village, Adventures Airship, and then we got here an uncommon from Final Fantasy 8, or 7, sorry, Memories of Nibelheim. Destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a a 1/1 white human creature token. We got another uncommon from Final Fantasy 9, Freya. We already have a couple of Freyas. Another uncommon from Final Fantasy 11, Fenrir. We have a bunch of Fenrirs. Uncommon from Final Fantasy 10, All Bad Savagers. And then our rare here is Excalibur 2. Steiner wielding the Excalibur 2 from Final Fantasy 9. Cool, cool, cool. Nothing crazy out of that deck yet. Although that Through the Ages is nice. That Through the Ages was very nice. We got a wizard token here. And we're going to take 1, 2, move them to the front. We got Gladiolus foil, Gladiolus. We got a Forest, a Fate of the Suncrist, Mysidian Elder, Hecdies, Summon Fat Chocobo, Sages Noliths, a Sahagan, and then we got a mythic Zidane. Look at that. We got a mythic Zidane right there. Whoo! That's a cool card. I like that. Legendary creature, Monkey Pirate. That is cool. Next, our uncommon here is from Final Fantasy XIV. Samurai's Katana. And we have another uncommon from Final Fantasy V. Restoration Magic. An uncommon from Final Fantasy X. Titus, Blitball Star. An uncommon from Final Fantasy XV. Side Quest Catch a Fish. And a rare from Final Fantasy II. Minwu, White Mage. I think I already have a Minwu, but that Zidane is awesome. Alright. I got 2 of these packs, 2 of these boosters left. You pull anything good today, bro? Or yesterday? Oop, look at that. We got another art card. I don't care if you can't play with these cards, man. I like these. Alright, it's called Nibelheim Aflame. Oh, look at that. It's Sephiroth. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. That's our second art card tonight. All right, so we got a Gubu Gardener. A foil Gubu Gardener. We got a foil Insomnia Crown City. Dragoon's Wyvern. A Gale Cat. Suplex. Namazu Trader. Prish's Wanderings. Kikarin Merchant. Laughing Mad. And then our first uncommon here is Ignis. He's our human advisor. We got an uncommon from Final Fantasy V, a Sandworm. We got an uncommon from Final Fantasy XIV, Primal Garuda. Then we got an uncommon Summon Esper Ramu. And then we got a rare Edgar, King of Figaro. I think that's a different Edgar than the other one I have. I have the Commander version of him. I don't think it's that same picture. All right, last booster, and then we'll open up our Commander pack. We got our treasure card. And then we got, looks like we got a summon over there. So we got an Ice Flan, that's our foil Ice Flan. We got Trino, Dark City from 9. Weapons Vendor, Haste Magic, Shinra Reinforcements, Town Greeter, Ice Magic, Monk's Fist, Magic Pot, and then we start our uncommons. First one is the Phantom Train. And we have another uncommon from 15, the Ring of the Lukai. We have another uncommon, which is Shantoto. We've gotten him before. Then we have Ultimechia, Time Sorceress, which we also have, I believe. Then we have our rare, which is Vincent Valentine, Legendary Assassin. Turns into the Galian Beast. Legendary creature. Beautiful. Beautiful. Set these off to the side a little bit. Very cool. Very cool. I love this box. I'm keeping this box. This is awesome. All right, now we are going to open our Commander deck. All right, so we're going to open Tidus, the Counter Blitz. Our Counter Blitz Commander deck here. All right. And the first thing we see is 2 Xanarkand. Why is it so hard to take out? Was it supposed to be that hard? I'm not sure what I'm, like, am I ripping something? Like, what's going on? All right. There we go. I don't need this. That's the outside box. But I do like the Commander box that it comes with. That's a pretty sweet Commander box with Tidus there on the front. So we'll be using that boy. And then I think this is the prevention from being stolen stuff. All right, so we'll set that aside, set our little box aside. And we got our How Do We Play Commander. And we got all of our tokens here. We got Tidus and a Crystal and Yuna. What else? A bunch of counters here on the side. Yeah. So we'll punch all those out and use them. Then we come back to the actual cards. The actual cards in this set here. We got Tidus, Yuna's Guardian. That is going to be our main commander in this deck. Oh, Jeff, I forgot to ask you, when Chopper picked up that deck, he didn't pay, like, over normal price, did he? Because I can get it at Walmart for a normal price. I really hope he didn't pay overpriced for it. 87? Shit. Okay. All right. Cool. We got a bunch more counters over here. Weird. Maybe he just uses a lot of counters. All right. Titus, Yuna's Guardian. Foil. Foil cards are just awesome, dude. Yuna, Grand Summoner. Oron, Venerated Guardian. Oron is just cool. Chocobo Knights. Gata and Luzu. Lord Jiskel Guado. Lord Guado, huh? Protection Magic. Summon Ixion. Ixion's a fun creature. Summon Yojimbo. Yeah, dog. Yojimbo. Summoner's Sending. Blitzball Stadium, which is an artifact, not land. Lulu, Stern Guardian. Oaka, Traveling Merchant. Riku, Resourceful Guardian. I don't know why they make these guys rare. Summon Veil 4. Like, yeah, you can buy them in the pack. And then, I guess if you pull them, it's hard to pull them. But their value is horrible. Because they're already in a pack you can just straight up buy. Master Seymour. Sorry, Maester Seymour. Sphere Grid. It's an enchantment. Magus Sisters. Nice. Trommel. Seymour's Butler. Yuna's Decision. Yuna's Whistle. Kimari, Valiant Guardian. Nice. Shalinda, Yevon Acolyte. Sin, Unending Cataclysm. Leviathan Avatar. Wow. Flying Trample. Waka, Devoted Guardian. Collective Effort. Damning Verdict. Farewell. Luminous Broodmoth. Promise of Loyalty. Resourceful Defense. Scholar of New Horizons. Sunscorch Regent. It's a dragon. Together Forever. Aww. Chasm Skulker. Inexorable Tide. It's just a giant ball of water. Pull from Tomorrow. Draw X cards, then discard a card. Dang. Bane of Progress. Fight Rigging. Forgotten Ancient. Generous Patron. Gyre Sage. Hardened Scales. Incubation Druid. Path of Discovery. Rampant Rejuvenator. Tireless Tracker. Altered Ego. Endless Detour. Fathom Mage. That's actually pretty cool. There's so many rares. Walking Ballista. Brushland. And now I think we're getting into a lot of land. Canopy Vista. That's a forest plain. It's a dual land. Exotic Orchard. Flooded Grove. Fortified Village. Glacial Fortress. Hinterland Harbor. That's a green-blue. Overflowing Basin. Another green-blue. This one's a Port Town. This is white-blue. Prairie Stream, another white-blue. Sky Cloud Expanse, white-blue. Sungrass Prairie, green-white. Sun Petal Grove. Interesting. So it says that the land enters tapped unless you control a forest or a plain. So if you don't, if it's your first land out, you can't use it on your first turn. Sucks. Temple of Enlightenment. Temple of Mystery. We're going to get all the temples, I think, here too. Temple of Plenty. Veniglimmer Snarl. Destroy Evil. Grateful Apparition. Path to Exile. An Offer You Can't Refuse. Dusk Shell Crawler. Farseek. Inspiring Call. 3 Visits. Bread for the Hunt. That's a really cool card. I like the background on that. Arcane Signet. Overflowing Chalice. Soul Ring. We know what a Soul Ring is. Ash Barrens, and I think these are all just going to be lands now. Yeah. Huh. Got some cool lands, and then a bunch of tokens. Cool. Are the tokens... I wonder if tokens are part of the deck. I don't know if they are. Okay, cool. All right. Very cool deck. Yeah, I don't think they are either. So I think it's 100. It's 100 cards in a commander deck, but that doesn't count the tokens. So you get a few extra cards in the pack because you get the tokens. Very cool. Very cool. So, out of the new cards, over here, we got 2 art cards, 2 full artist cards. We got Sephiroth there and the Emperor of Palamecia. Both pretty rad looking. You got 1 mythic and 0 extended art cards. Oh man, sounds kind of like a bust. I feel like the 2 that we bought, I think, are like the best ones we've gotten so far. I mean, yours is awesome, and then I still got like a $50 card in my collector booster, so like, that's not nothing. That's pretty good, considering I haven't gotten anything close to that since then. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And we'll see you in the next Magic the Gathering card opening video. Take care, y'all.